You know, it's interesting. We were watching a movie recently on Netflix, a movie called I Am Mother.
Oh, I love that movie.
And you introduced me to that movie. And there's this cool exercise in the middle of the movie that presents an ethical dilemma. And if I'm remembering right, I think the ethical dilemma was there are 5 people, each with a failing organ, a failing bodily organ.
Yeah.
And then a 6th person comes to the hospital. The 6th person has a terminal illness that will cause them to die.
Yeah.
However, that terminal illness, that terminal patient has each of the organs inside their body operating in a healthy fashion for the 5 other people. So does the doctor let the terminal illness die? Does the doctor let the terminal patient die so that they can then harvest the organs and use them in the 5 other people? Or does the doctor help prolong the life of a person who is terminal, even though the other 5 people will potentially die without the organ that the terminal patient is carrying? And I love these ethical dilemmas because they really do make us ask some deeper questions. I can almost guarantee you most people would say they'd have an answer right away. Oh no, the doctor has to help the terminal patient. Or, ooh, it doesn't, the terminal patient's going to die anyways. Just let nature run its course and save the other 5 lives. The real purpose behind an ethical dilemma is to ask the next question. Right? Who are the 5 people waiting on organs? Are they criminals?
Yeah.
Are they serial abusers? Are they killers? Are they doctors? Are they scientists? Are they engineers? Who is the terminal patient? And when you start asking yourself those questions, then you start wondering, is there some category of person that's more valuable than another category of person? Right?
If you know that one of those patients is going to commit suicide in a year, if you know that one of those patients is a drug addict who they're going to get your organ and then ruin it, right? I mean, it's exactly what you're saying. There's a deeper level that those questions make you think about. It's not simple black and white. All these short, pithy headlines that we see nowadays make everything seem like it's so easy, like you can just make a snap judgment. But there's not. There's always a deeper question you need to be asking, and you have to weigh all these options. Nothing is black and white. Everything is some shade of gray.
Yeah, and what's really interesting to me is we hear so much talk about equality and fairness and how the government and the structure of the state has to enforce or restrict opportunities to give everybody some sort of fair opportunity or fair balance or a fair swing, a fair shot.
Yeah.
When people are not the same. No. People are not the same. Their capabilities are not the same. Their capacity for change and growth is not the same.
Yeah.
Their personal motivation is not the same. If so much can be different between people, why would we expect that the government that manages people would try to counteract Mother Nature itself?
Right. And that's what's interesting about, the big government, little government argument is, in theory, on a more localized level, a local government knows its population better and can provide opportunities for its local population better than the big government can. Because you can't really standardize the entire country. We're so different.
But a local government is also easier to corrupt.
Exactly.
Because a local government can be moved by smaller incentives, smaller decisions, smaller audiences. If you like this short clip, make sure you click here to see the next clip or here to see the full podcast episode.
Freedom! So fresh, so new. Freedom!